everybody. I thought we would do a little Q&A today because we got a lot more followers in the last couple of days, and a lot of you don't know who we are or anything about our family. And so I thought we'd just answer some questions that people have had and have asked me. So one of the first things I thought we might talk about was who we are. So I'm Kayla.
I'm Jim.
This is Matthew. And what do we do normally besides the Hartford house? What do we do during our day-to-day life? So what do you do?
So I run a heating and air conditioning company here in Hawley, and we have 5 full-time employees, a couple part-time employees, and we're very, very busy right now. It's a good time to be a heating contractor, that's for sure.
Yep. And we
What do you
homeschool.
do?
Yeah, we homeschool our 7 out of our 8 kids. So we're busy with that. And I thought we might tell, let's see, everybody's ages. So we have Morgan, who is 16, and Bree, who is 14, and Natalie is 12, and Joshua is 11, and Jacob is 6, and Benjamin is 4, and Matthew right here. Hello. Matthew is 2. Are you 2? Yeah. Okay. So that's us in a nutshell. And then obviously we work on our house project. So some other things that people have asked us about the house. Do we plan on living in the Hartford house forever? Do we plan on it being our forever house? Do we?
Probably not, as is our nature. We love old houses, and when we see an old one that we like, we're apt to buy that house and fix it up. And this is our 3rd old house that we have bought to fix up. And I think we probably move on average every other year since we've been married. So I don't think this will be our forever house.
Probably not.
As much as we like it.
Yeah.
Yes, we really like this house.
Yep. How long do we think the work is going to take? Like, people want to know, when are we going to move in? So it's September right now, and we have a good chunk of work to do before we can move in anything. So what are you thinking? Like, I was thinking January, probably. Okay. How long?
I think that we could be moved into it by the middle of December. I'm the optimistic one and sometimes unrealistic one, looking at the amount of work that needs to be done. But I am greatly encouraged by the amount of work that all of our kids want to do in the house. And the more I spend time in there and look at things, there's some of the things aren't as bad as they initially looked, but it will still be a lot of work. And it is possible for it to take until January before we can move into it.
Yeah, and January just means livable, not anywhere close to being done.
No, there are some projects that we know won't be started until 2023. But there's some things that just need to be done before we can move into it, and we're not expecting all the work to be complete before we move into it. There's several windows buried under siding that we want to re-expose. The front porch. One day we'll share with you the picture of the house as it was originally built from the Clay County Historical Society. It shows a front porch that's a wraparound that got closed in, and we want to open that back up. So there's things like that we want to do.
That's on our Instagram page.
Oh, it is.
That picture's on
It's been shared.
page.
So many things I don't know about that happen around here.
So check that out for sure. Are we gutting the whole house? Yeah, people want to know if we're gutting the whole thing. Definitely no, because it's not necessary. The bathrooms, all of the bathrooms probably will be gutted. We already have 3 of them gutted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So most of the rooms, just a little bit of general plaster repair needs to be done on the walls and the ceiling. Some flooring work needs to be done in all of the house.
The kitchen will be gutted too, I suppose. Yeah.
One wall to be removed in the kitchen. Our bedroom is going to get the major gut job and remodeled. Other than that,
Just
it's in
paint.
pretty decent shape.
Yeah.
It's really dirty. Lots of cleaning to do.
Yeah.
There's some water damage stuff that needs to be repaired, but we are not going to gut the whole house.
Yeah. How many bedrooms and bathrooms are there actually in the house? Do you remember?
I know there's at least 4 bedrooms upstairs.
There's 5.
5?
Yep. So there's 7 bedrooms total. 5 up, 2 down. One of the bedrooms downstairs will not stay a bedroom. It'll be turned into like a laundry room or a mudroom area. And then do you remember how many bathrooms there are?
There's currently plumbing for 7 toilets, but we won't be keeping all those.
No, we'll
6
have
of them
6.
probably.
Yeah. Yep. So how many square feet is the house?
5,000 square feet.
Yep. So it's big.
It is big.
Yeah. Some people have asked, how do we homeschool and find time to work on the house? How do you do it?
Yes, how do you do it? She has a cape.
So mainly we do school, like a regular school day usually ends after lunch sometime, and then we just go to the house when we're done with school in the afternoon sometimes. Usually it ends up being Fridays and the weekend that we're there as much as we can be. So that's it for right now. But when we move in, obviously we can work on it a lot more because we'll just be there. So that makes it take a little bit longer. That's why it would be nice to get in and live there. But we have to get a lot of things done before that can happen. So
I am encouraged though when I get home from work, if I don't go straight to the house and start working on it from work, which I can do, we get asked by the youngest kids usually, we going over to the house today to work on the house? And I can get to take a few of them with after the older boys go to bed. And sometimes we'll stay there till 10 o'clock at night, which is a good day's work for everybody. And they're learning how to work hard and do a lot of things while we work on it. But yeah, that's one of the things that helps is the children's enthusiasm for getting this project done.
yeah.
We're starting to rub off on them.
Yeah. Well, there are days some people just don't want to go work on it, but for the most part,
True.
Everybody likes to help. And are we going to do everything in the house ourselves?
No. No, I'm not qualified, nor do I have the equipment to do like hardwood floor refinishing. There will be that to do. I don't know what else. Whatever we decide that we look at and say, I think I would just be happier if somebody else did this. Most of the stuff we can do ourselves.
A lot of it's just quicker if we hire it out.
Yep, and money too. Money helps to hire people to get things done. So we look at the house that we're in currently. When we sell that, we have property to sell. But we're going to find some deals on things and do the best we can financially as well.
Yeah, and it's fun to learn how to do things. Learning how to tile and taking down the wallpaper. Obviously, the girls have learned how to do that.
Sorry.
And painting, and some of the kids have picked up painting.
Yep.
So maybe in the stairway, because that's super tall in the stairway, I might hire out some of that upstairs painting just because it gets a little dangerous for some of us. Yeah, I don't know. We just kind of see as we go what we'd rather not do and what we can do, and the time factor. So anyway, that was just some of the questions that people had asked me over the last week or so, and I guess I thought it would just be your mom and my mom that would watch our channel, so I didn't think that we needed to introduce ourselves, but I thought that we might take a second to do that for everybody who subscribed in the last couple of days, which is awesome. So if you ever have any more questions, feel free to send us a message on Instagram or in the comments for YouTube, and we'll try to answer any other questions that you might have. So thanks for watching.